So this is inside of an artery,
Mhm.
okay? These little squiggly guys are considered lipoproteins, right?
Mhm.
So they're imagining with this picture that cholesterol is moving through the arteries, okay? Now, in the old system of thinking, or the one that the doctors tend to use, these LDL particles, for some reason, damage the endothelial cells, or the inside of the arterial wall. And that's what starts atherosclerosis, or the accumulation of fat in the arteries. Okay? But what they found, Dr. Rath has found, that there's a precondition for fat accumulating in the arteries, and it's a long-term vitamin deficiency. He says it's vitamin C deficiency. So it's like an advanced form of scurvy. You guys have heard of scurvy? Yeah, we talked about it in the last class. But it can be deadly if not treated. But what if you got just enough vitamin C to survive, but not enough to thrive? And I think that's what they're addressing here. What happens is vitamin C works with lysine and proline to make collagen. Okay. Now you look at your skin, Lexi, you look at all of your skin is so beautiful. And you know that your body is able to manufacture collagen.
Yeah.
And cholesterol, but in this case, collagen. Right? And
Yeah.
it becomes more difficult as we age for our body to manufacture collagen. Now, part of the reason might be that we're not eating vitamin C, or we're not taking lysine, so lysine and proline are found in our foods.
Mhm.
I used to think that lysine was only in vegetables and proline was in meats. And they said that proline could be found in cabbage. So I looked it up and I found in 100 milligrams of cabbage, you could get 67 milligrams of proline. But
Wow.
but in a piece of meat this big, you can get 1,000 milligrams of proline.
Oh. Yeah.
So both lysine and proline are found in meats. They're only found a little bit in vegetables. I think vegetables have an importance in our diet more for their antioxidant and fiber content than for the amino acids. Because amino acids are the building blocks to protein.
Yeah.
Okay. So your body uses lysine, proline, and vitamin C to manufacture collagen. And that's like the structural compound. It puts our face on. It keeps our structure healthy and strong. Okay. So when you're lacking vitamin C, as you can see by this picture on the right, inside the arteries becomes breakages, or there are breakages from lack of vitamin C, and that's why the LDL starts to stick on the inside of the arteries.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So in the old theory on the left-hand side, they say that the little fats damage the arterial walls, or something does, right? And then they accumulate inside the arterial walls. On the right-hand side, it shows Dr. Rath's concept, which says that the LDL has an additional sticky protein that enters the arterial wall through the gaps created from a lack of vitamin C or a lack of collagen. Okay? You don't have the collagen to repair it, so the LDL goes up, and your body actually uses that as a repair mechanism on the inside of the endothelial walls of the artery. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So keeping the arterial walls healthy with vitamin C and the nutrients that we need to make collagen are what will stop this process from happening. So The new research shows long-term vitamin C deficiency damages endothelial tissue. And endothelial just means the tissue on the inside of all our arteries, on the organs. It's all throughout the inside of our bodies. Okay, so here, the LDL particles trigger defense mechanisms of the body. So the police cells or macrophages come in and eat up the LDL particles, but in doing so, they leave bigger particles behind. Okay, and they call them, yeah. So inside the arterial wall on the right-hand side that was weakened by a vitamin deficiency, the sticky protein lines up to prevent further damage and blood leakage to the outside. And then another repair mechanism kicks into place, which is what we talked about a minute ago, the LDL going up to be able to repair. Your body normally will use protein anytime you want to heal a tissue, right? And collagen is a form of protein. When it doesn't have protein, what's it going to do? It has control over the amount of cholesterol in your body because your liver makes it. So your body can make more cholesterol to make the repairs possible if need be. So it's actually a pretty brilliant system that God can find another way of healing on the inside.
Mm-hmm.